Good afternoon, good day, good evening to all my dear friends. As you all know, I am Dr. Anitaa Peswani on our very own show, the Anitaa Peswani Talk Show.
Hi Anitaa.
Hello.
My name is Preety and I've been practicing Prana Vidya for about a decade now.
Oh, that's really great.
Yes. And Prana Vidya is a healing modality, alternative healing modality.
Mm-hmm.
It's no touch, no drug therapy.
Oh, wow.
And there are various practices that we do in it, one of which is healing, one is, and there are many more. We'll explore it further, but just before that, let us invoke our Guru first, and the Supreme God. Let us invoke for the blessing.
Sure.
So just keep your palms open and close your eyes. Let us invoke to the Supreme Parabrahman, to Paramatma Mahaguruji Mele, Paramatma Chauhanjik Mele, to my Guru. We invoke for your divine help, guidance and blessings in today's talk show. We invoke for your guidance, for giving the right guidance to people and help themselves through learning these techniques, through understanding these techniques, and through getting some healings for themselves. We further invoke for assignment of angels and ministers to protect us throughout the session. We thank you in full faith. So be it. Thank you. Open your eyes with a big smile.
So, can you show us some experiment through which we can actually feel this energy with us?
Oh yeah, sure. Let us rub our fingers a little. Press the center of your palm.
Okay.
Both the hands. Press the tips, fingertips, and rub your hands a little. When you feel the warmth, you make them a little apart. Now, just breathe as I guide you. So breathe in, hold, breathe out, hold. 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 Now slowly take your hands a little further away, 1 inch or so.
This way?
Yeah, this way. Further away, 1 inch or so.
Okay.
And try to bring it close. Do you feel some tingling sensation or some heaviness in between your hands?
I can feel there is some kind of certain thing inside, inside this.
That is
both the palms.
That is an energy ball that you just created on your own.
I'm not able to, push the palms beyond this.
That is an energy ball that you actually created between your palms.
Wow, this is...
Now keep your right hand down.
Okay.
Do you feel heaviness in your left palm?
Yes, definitely I can feel.
But usko bhi just turn it down.
Okay.
Is it light already?
Much lighter, yeah. I can feel as if I've, thrown the thing that is in my hand towards the ground.
So just imagine That is the power of energy. It
Oh,
makes you feel.
this is really a wonderful experiment, and I feel everyone should try it at home.
Yes.
It was really very beautiful and something new and exciting to learn. And going forward, Preeti,
Yeah.
can you tell me, like you definitely showed us this energy, but can you tell me how this modality exactly works?
So, Prana Vidya, we have a lot of practices that we do, as I said, which includes healing, meditation, and there are a few small techniques that are actually used for self-practice. We'll talk about it a little later. But the major thing that we do in YPV is healing. So basically, when we get any disease, it could be physical, emotional, mental. Let's say if you have pain in a particular area, let's say you have pain in your hand or something. So if you have pain in your hand, what happens is the energy around your hand gets affected. For example, so what we do in YPV is we clean the hand and the chakras associated to your hand, and then we energized it.
So basically, you would say that you use the chakras as well for the yoga prana vidya modality of
Absolutely,
healing.
absolutely. We have 11 chakras and we have an aura. So we work on it basically.
Okay, so can you elaborate a bit on what are chakras and what is aura? Because for a common man or even for me, chakras or aura is something very new.
Right.
So
right.
we have heard it a lot of times on YouTube or maybe a lot of media. This chakras get blocked and this and that. But can you please elaborate exactly what aura is, what chakras are, how they are related to us, and what happens if there is some damage to these?
Any being for that sake, even this glass of water maybe. What happens is when we are uh, physically available, when we are physically present, that means there is some energy around us also.
Okay,
You just felt the energy. This was your energy that you actually concentrated in an area and you felt it. So, every living being, even non-living being, have an energy around themselves.
Okay.
Which is connected to the earth energy, which is connected to the universe. So we
that's
are all
very
interlinked in a way.
Okay.
What happens is, when we have energy, this energy needs to be regulated to different parts. If we have to regulate it, there has to be some centers which will regulate it to a particular part. So those centers are the chakras.
Okay.
So the chakras are associated to different parts of the body, different organs of the body, and they work giving energy to those parts. So let's say if a person is having a stomach problem, so the chakras around the stomach area is also affected.
Oh. Since there's the word yoga involved in this technique, I would like to ask you what is the difference that comes when it comes to yoga and yoga prana vidya? Are they the same in a different form, or is there any difference exactly into the yoga prana vidya technique?
Okay. See, the yoga that we practice, like the exercise wala yoga that we do, is actually hatha yoga. This means yoga of body. So, as I said, yoga means synthesis. So, synthesis of body. So, आप आपका body को flexible कर रहे हो, you making your body flexible and all that. So that is yoga. It's normal yoga that we do. Hatha yoga, as they say. Yoga Prana Vidya means synthesis of prana. So here we are actually doing yoga of energy.
Okay.
So Prana Vidya. Vidya means the teaching.
Yeah, teaching.
Right. So it is basically teachings of yoga of energy.
Okay. Also, can you quickly get us through a few key techniques in yoga prana vidya?
Okay. So, firstly, I would like to say we do healing, and there are meditations that we do, and when after that we have energy healing, and we have meditation, as I said, and there are a few techniques that we teach our patients or practitioners also learn, and there is Arhat Yoga also in it, which is higher levels of meditations that we practice.
So you mean to say there are levels and hierarchies when
Yes,
it comes to practicing of yoga prana vidya?
Yes, of course.
Okay, like there are certain other modalities which have levels. So similarly in yoga prana vidya also we
Yes,
have
yes, yes.
this. So again, coming as I said, there is difference between yoga and there is difference between yoga prana vidya. There is one more modality that I have come across that is known as Reiki healing. So again, are there much differences in Reiki healing and yoga prana vidya, or again how it goes?
So I'm not really sure what Reiki is, but as far as I have read, the major difference between Reiki and YPV is that in Reiki you just energize, and in YPV we have the technique of cleansing and energizing.
Okay. Again, I would like to ask you whether do you have any personal experiences of your prana vidya? Have you personally come across certain success stories on it?
So I would like to share my personal experience here. So, there was this time period in my life when I was suffering through kidney stone, and it was very chronic. Although I knew healing, and but then when you are in pain, you don't really realize that we can do self healing also. And that is the time when I actually went for the healing camp at Ashram. We did ultrasound for the stones.
Okay.
Yeah. So we did ultrasound for the stones, and the stone was actually in a very painful place. So even traveling was a task for me that time. But I somehow, traveled, and we did the scan and all that. And then what happened was, we started with the healing process. And a couple of weeks into it, we did the scan again. But before the scan itself, I was feeling much lighter. And the pain was gone completely. And with kidney stone, there are a lot of pains and burning in the urine and everything. Everything had gone by the time. So my healing camp period was also over. So we had to do the scan again to check the position of the stone, because energy-wise we knew that the stone is gone and everything. But then physical proof everybody wants to know.
Right, yes, that is definitely right.
So we did the scan, and to everybody's surprise, the stone had disappeared. 2 weeks time, my stone disappeared, and since then it has not really troubled me much, or it did not come back.
So since the time you had no issue, no trouble about the kidney stone at all?
Absolutely, it's been like almost 5-6 years now.
Okay. One more related question to the same thing is, like, there are many people nowadays who are addicted to drugs, addicted to smoking, addicted to drinking, addicted to X, Y, Z.
Right.
So all these addictions, what would you give in this way that does it help in reducing addictions or completely get through this?
Absolutely. See, we do have special techniques where we do addiction healings. So what really happens is, when somebody is affected by addiction, they are affected by the elementals of that particular addiction.
Okay. So can you elaborate what elementals means?
So I would say energy insects in a way, or let's say some kind of energy insect. That is a better way to put it. There are insects which are not visible to our eyes, but then they want certain type of energy. So let's say smoking addiction, people will have those insects on their body who want that smoking wala energy.
Then I can
then they
imagine a
will
movie going through.
then see, it is like I how do I put it? So let's say a person who has lice on their head, those lice are addicted to the blood. Right. Similarly, these insects or these elementals, they are addicted to smoke. So once you let's say a person who got into smoking and is smoking is actually someone who is affected by those elementals.
Oh.
And they play with their aura in such a way that it gets into their head that they want to smoke.
Okay.
Or even if there is a very small tension, they will say, no, I have such big tension, and then they will say that, no, I want to smoke right now. It is not them actually, it is those elementals telling them to do it.
So thank you, Preety, for this question.
Actually, what is really happening, I would like to add here something. What is really happening is nowadays people are going through so much stress,
Right.
and such a horrible lifestyle we have nowadays that people actually tend to get more vulnerable, and vulnerability actually makes them easier to get attacked by these
Addictive insects.
right. That's the word. That's an interesting term at this point.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, so hence we have a lot of addictions nowadays, and people making good business out of it too.
Yeah, people have to make business out of anything nowadays. You just need a reason to make business.
Right.
And people who want to earn can earn from any kind of, XYZ.
Right.
That's so true. That's so true.
Right.
So, Preety, as we here on the last conversation, again coming to a similar point, not kidas, but possessions.
Okay.
So, there are certain elements or entities that are called as possessions, or they are called as, there are so many names. Some people call it demons or XYZ.
Right.
So, exactly what are these possessions? Are they really there? Do they really exist? And if they do exist, does Yoga Prana Vidya help in reducing the effect of these possessions or demons or entities on a human body? Or is it just a myth?
See, first of all, these things do exist.
Oh my god.
To be very frank, these things do exist. They also called as the energy beings. So as you invoke to Archangel, so there are good energy beings, right? And there are bad energy beings, or they are actually there basically.
Okay.
So when they say there is some bhoot, pret, there's no soul attacking your body. These are just energy beings who want something to do from the physical world because they are bored in their world probably, so they do it. Or they get energy from that, as those smoking elementals get energy from smoke. These elements get energy from doing whatever they do to those people. So yeah, I would like to share one very interesting thing that happened.
Definitely do go ahead.
So there was this one lady, I was conducting full moon meditation in my house, and she happened to come, and she was going through some personal issues that time. What really happened was, she did the meditation and everything very nicely, and after the meditation, she came to me and she told me, Preety, I'm scared. I'm like, what happened? So she was like, okay, I feel that my near and dear ones, my family, my mother, my father, they are dead. their bodies are so rotten that my fingers got into their body. I'm very much scared what is happening. And
that's scary.
Yeah,
That's very scary.
yeah.
Oh my God.
She said that to me, and I was like, okay, I have done the psychic healing, and I know this could be some disease in the aura. It can be cleansed and all that. So I called her for healing. And I think first healing we did on the same day as meditation. So our aura was pretty clean that day because of the meditation, because we had invoked for divine help. So first healing went okay.
Okay.
And when she came for the second healing, second day, she was so this thing. She was in a very different mode altogether. I remember, and she literally, tilted her neck, and she told me, "Preety, I feel like killing you." And I was like blank because I was very new to the session. I was very new to the system.
Oh my God.
And I had done the courses fast because
Okay.
I was very much keen and interested in it.
Curious.
Yeah, because it was so mesmerizing for me that time. So I did grounding for her and everything. So just the techniques that I knew, I brought her back, and she was better. That day, my crystal broke.
Oh my God.
My laser crystal with which I was healing her, that broke. And as soon as she left, I called my trainer. I told her, "Ma'am, this is happening, and I'm a little lost." She's like, "That's why I was telling you to learn the finer techniques in healer development program." And I was like, "Okay, I'll do it the next time." So I went to Mumbai to do it. So it was happening in Mumbai the next time. So then I had to go to Mumbai. So I didn't do it when it was in town, and I did it when it was in Mumbai.
Oh my God. So you went
All the way to
Mumbai just
Yes,
to learn
yes.
this technique.
Yes, I have traveled across the
That's
country
awesome,
for
that's awesome.
learning techniques.
That's awesome.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So she said, "Okay, don't worry. What time is she coming for healing?" I'm like, "So and so time." She's like, "Okay, don't worry, I'll heal her. And when she comes, you do regular healing for her." So that day she didn't turn up. That lady, she didn't turn up to my house. And when I called her, she was like, "Actually, I slept very well today. I came from work and I was tired, so I slept, so I did not come to your place."
Okay.
Yeah. So then I called up my trainer. I'm like, "Ma'am, so when something happened." She's like, "Yeah, that is because just before your healing session, I healed her. So I did cord cutting for her, and so she must be released from those elementals. So she's feeling better now." So my trainer, who was in Indore
Oh my
that
God.
time, is healing someone who was in Pimpri.
Oh, is that possible?
Of course, yes, that's called distant healing. Actually, most of my clients are distant healing clients only. So even if my clients are in Pune itself, I generally don't take one-on-one healing. Mostly they're distant healings only.
Okay. So, what is distant healing? And like when I am here and someone is in Indore or someone is in Mumbai or someone is in Delhi, or maybe I think even we can do it.
Of course,
any
anywhere
part
around
of
the
world.
globe. Anywhere across
So,
the globe.
how does it work? Like, if I am sitting here and someone is sitting there, so how does this energy flow? How does this happen?
So, my energy and your energy is connected to Earth energy.
Okay.
Okay, so let's say we are all interconnected. For example, the energy, the electricity that is produced by the turbines on the dam is because of the water flowing on the dam.
Right.
Okay, so that is where electricity is produced. Then it goes to those big transmitters. Those transmitters, it goes to small DPs. From DPs it comes to your house. From where you like this electricity, the fan, everything, right? So similarly, so they are all interconnected. Similarly, this planet Earth is a whole in itself. Okay, and we are small parts of it, just like the cells in our body.
Okay.
So let's say there are cells in our body,
True.
millions of cells in our body,
True.
and we are Earth to them.
Okay.
Because they have their own energy,
Right.
but they are connected and they make us one.
True.
Similarly, we are those cells that connect Earth.
Oh.
So it's pretty deep. So
Very, very deep
yeah.
concept.
So everything that is energy, everything that is here, be it crystals, be it glass, be it wood, be it living, non-living things, everything has energy, and it is all interlinked.
Oh my.
So, me sitting here can heal anybody in the US, UK, or Antarctica, Australia, anywhere.
Great. That is really a very new thing for me. It is really great, and it is something we all should know more about it. That sitting here and we can reach Antarctica, we can send our energies to Australia, to UK, to London, everywhere.
Everywhere.
So, Preety, we have dived really deep into this modality of healing, the Yoga, Prana Vidya, and you have enlightened us a lot about it. And many people must be very curious if they want to learn this modality, where to connect, how to contact, and what to do about it. So, can you guide us how and whom we can contact for treatment, or maybe for healing, or if they want to learn this modality ahead?
So, to know more about this, they can connect with me directly.
Okay.
If they want to get some healing done, they want to do meditation, and they want to learn, they can connect with me. And they can also go through YPB website.
Okay.
So we have YPB website. I request you to please put the links.
I'll surely put that in the description.
Yeah, that link and my email ID.
I'll put Preeti's contact details. I will put her email ID. I will put the YPV website and any other details which she has to share with the audience. I'll put all those in the description.
Great. So there are a few very simple techniques that people can actually do at home. First of all, there are 3 live sessions that happen every day. 3-4 live sessions that happen every day on Facebook and YouTube.
Wow, that is really great. So, like she said, that there are certain live sessions that daily get through the YouTube or through the Facebook or any other media. Maybe I would definitely put the links of them in the description box, and you all can daily practice them through the live sessions. Yes, coming ahead.
Yes. So there's morning sadhana, which happens at 7:30 in the morning, which is Facebook Live. Okay. Then there is 10 a.m. healing session, and which is a 10-minute session wherein divine healing is done.
So all these are free of cost?
Yes, absolutely. They're free of cost. They are available on the internet. Then there's afternoon sadhana and there's evening sadhana also.
Okay. So they can select any one sadhana, or they can connect to all the sadhanas. Are all compulsory, or they can just select any one of them?
It's absolutely up to the person who's doing it. Whatever they want, they can do. I would really recommend to do at least the morning sadhana, and if nothing else, the 10 a.m. session. I really get a lot of benefit from the 10 a.m. healing session when I'm ill or I'm emotionally low. I make sure I attend the 10 a.m. session.
Oh, this is a really good and very great piece of information for the normal audience who want to know more about what Yoga Prana Vidya is, or want to connect to the Yoga Prana Vidya sessions, and want to dive deep into the spiritual journey. With this, I would like to end this session here. And to all my friends, to all my dear audience, I would request you to please subscribe to my channel, the Anitaa Peswani Show, and help me share, help me grow this channel. Please do share this with your friends, with your family. Any doubts, you can contact me directly on my phone number, which will be given in the description box, or on Preeti's number, that would again be given in the description box with her email and other details. I hope this was a very interesting session. Any feedback, any comments, you can definitely connect to me to improve my talk shows. And I would once again request all of you, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much and have a very nice day. Thank you, Preety, for joining us, and it was a really great show, and I hope we will again meet in future.
Certainly, there's a lot more to talk about. This is just the beginning.
Oh wow.
And just before we end, I would like to thank the beings that we invoked.
Sure, that would be really great. Yeah.
Right? So, let us thank them. Put your hands on your lap, palm facing upward, close your eyes. Let us do this Thanksgiving prayer to the Supreme God, Divine Father, Divine Mother, the spiritual teacher, to all the spiritual teacher, healing angels and ministers, assigned angels and ministers. We thank you for your divine help, guidance, and blessings, and for your presence throughout this session and giving us the right guidance to help people help themselves. We thank you in full faith. Thank you. Open your eyes with a big smile.